Thanks to 5 months of studying English, now I have a job with a higher salary than my expectations. Thanks to that, I can also travel to many places in the world and no longer hesitate to communicate in English with foreigners. Hi guys, I am Supaporn Hongcharanchai. My nickname is Cam. I am 24 years old and I'm working as a flight attendant. Before, my English was quite poor. I didn't even dare to talk to my colleagues in English, let alone foreigners, because whenever I talked to them, they got confused and couldn't understand. Sometimes they even laughed at me. It made me very embarrassed. Right from the time I was graduated, I was always around the office jobs. The salary was low and the workload was very busy. No matter how dedicated I was just doing boring jobs. I kept drinking water. Sometimes I did want to try my best by examining for foreign companies. But when I was interviewed in English, I couldn't say anything. I failed so many times. It was really discouraging. I have self-studied English a lot, but mostly I learned about grammar. I thought that if I master English grammar, I could speak English easily. But no, when it came to English communication, I could speak naturally. Whenever I speak English, I was randomly thinking about how this sentence should be arranged. Should I choose this word or another? Which tense in this case? Probably because I learned only the theories and didn't practice reflexes. And there are only Thai people around me, so I didn't have much chance to practice. I also love listening to English music, watching English movies, but I only heard a few words, so I couldn't understand the content. When I watched them without subtitles, it was completely beyond me. Helpless with self-studying, I have already tried to go to English center, but it didn't work. Each course cost more than 10,000 baht, kinda expensive, and I couldn't afford it, so my English speaking skill was still poor. There were times I completely lost my trust in those English courses. Then it came to my mind that maybe I would never get any promotion, no matter how hard I try. But it seems that I still lucky though. I have a best friend. Before, he used to be as bad at English as me, but only few months, his life changed completely. I could see him traveling abroad, discussing business with foreign companies, being too curious, so I asked him. Then I was introduced to an effective online English course, which is the course that changed my life. That is engbreaking. With engbreaking, I just need to spend 30 minutes a day. There is a special thing that engbreaking can not only learn online, but also can learn offline. You just need to download the offline file and you can freely study even without the internet on any device. There's no doubt about learning method. This course showed me 3 super effective learning techniques. These are deep listening, catching up, and rapid response. Deep listening is a stage of absorbing English syllables, intonation, and sentences. Catching up is the stage of learning by imitation. Rapid response, as its name, is help you to react quickly when you hear English. Exactly 3 techniques needed to master English skills. Engbreaking is also extremely supportive, you know. Self-study learners often easily fall into disorientation, so engbreaking especially prepare an action plan notebook for you. You don't have to worry about where to start, what to study. You just need to open this action plan and follow it. Another good point of engbreaking is that there are 2 modes in audio files. The first one is slow speed for learner to get used to the pronunciation of sentences and to hear each word clearly.
Hey, Peter? How's it going?
Hi, Anna. Good. How are you?
The second one is the native speaker speed, so we can practice speaking in intonation and get used to that speed.
Hey, Peter! How's it going?
Hi, Anna. Good. How are you?
There's also self-speed function for higher lesson. I usually use this function to practice at a moderate speed, then gradually increase it up. Is it very convenient to study? Don't think that no one cares about you when you study online like that. Engbreaking's education board will take care of you daily learning. How do you learn? How far have you learned? Do you miss the lesson or not? They all know. They send you the reminder email every day, so how could you be lazy? Whenever you have difficulty, you can send them an email and they will help you enthusiastically. Through those emails, I can also learn a lot of useful knowledge as well as interesting lessons, so don't skip these valuable contents. After 1 week, I could introduce myself in English naturally. My pronunciation was also much better. I feel like my mouth is more flexible when speaking English. After 2 weeks of my studying, I feel that my listening skills improved significantly. I could hear English songs with slow tempo and guess the meaning of the whole song. After feeling that my pronunciation is better, I briefly talked with the foreigners through social networks. I'm glad that they understood almost everything I said, and many people complimented me on how good and cute my accent was. That made me more motivated to learn English, and that happiness came to me after only 1 month of hard training. After nearly 5 months, I am completely confident in English communication, and I will continue to apply engbreaking's learning technique in the future to develop my English. Of course, after improving English skills, I immediately quit the boring office job to find a new one that is more flexible and attractive, is to become a flight attendant. Before, I didn't dare to apply for flight attendants, but now because of English, I could pass the interview smoothly. Now I can literally be flying high. This job has as high salary as my expectation. I have to use English a lot when communicating with international customers, and it's no longer a big deal for me now. Is it not too late to start learning English as long as you want it? Let engbreaking help you fulfill your wish.